Warning: this video contains fast-moving images and bright flashing lights that could affect photosensitive viewers. I'm the type of game developer that likes to have things polished as early as possible, and the fact that there was this just big plane that was supposed to represent the water that looked nothing like water was really bothering me, so I decided to make a water shader now. I want to make an outline of where the water is about to intersect the ground. To do this, I'm going to be using screen position and depth. Screen position is exactly what it sounds like, and depth is a value that's stored in the camera. Since this water shader is transparent, it will not write to the depth value. So what I can do is take the alpha of the screen position, which essentially is the depth, and then take the depth value of the camera, and I can take the distance of these two values, and if they're close enough, I can make the water white. I had to mess around a little bit before I got these values to work properly, but eventually I ended up with this effect. The next thing I added was a couple layers of gradient noise, which are multiplied and then offset with different multipliers, which is accomplished with this very organized shader graph. I then tried to make the actual mesh of the water move a little bit, and I know exactly what I did wrong here, and I probably will fix this eventually, but for now I just made the water completely flat. And this is the result so far. I decided to take a break from making the water shader to focus on animations. I polished up the running animation, and then I finished a simple combo attack animation. I then made a post-processing volume which only activates if you are underneath the surface of the water. I figured you should be able to walk underwater since you are a frog, and frogs can do that. I want to make this water reflective, and normally the way to accomplish this is using a technique called screen space reflection. Now, there are three main pipelines in Unity that I've listed here, and I'm using Universal Render Pipeline. Guess which one doesn't have screen space reflection? Luckily, there is a very cool technique to get around this that I learned while working on a previous project. Pretend that the box is a camera and the circle is a reflection probe. By setting the reflection probe's mode to real time and setting the position of the reflection probe to be that of the camera's except with the Y value mirrored off the water plane, I can achieve this effect. And that is the current state of the water shader. The only thing I think I would potentially add to this is making the actual mesh move like a wave just a little bit, but probably not too much. In the next episode, I will focus on making an enemy AI, and also making the first stage where the first boss is going to be.